All right, I'm back again. I'm trying to do these every day. That's the funny thing about social media. You got to be a little consistent. It's tough because I do work a day job, like I said, so I find a quiet spot. Fortunately, it's still summertime in Michigan, and I can get outside and do that. In the winter, I'm going to have to think of something else. But as the title says, I'm going to do my daily writer chat. My name is Ron Estrada. As you can see by the screen, I am a writer. I write, currently writing a young adult supernatural / paranormal series. It's called the Cherry Hill series. And book one and two are already up. Now I Knew You was the title of book one, and the second one is called Angel in Me. Currently finishing up book 3, Cassandra's Crossing, and book 4. Oh, good. I'm glad there's some young adult readers on Periscope now. I'm still trying to figure out how to use this thing, but I think the important thing is just be natural, be yourself. If anybody else is not broadcasting yet, just relax and have fun with it. Oh, thanks. It is up on Amazon. The first book is free. So, oh, there's my buddy. Kenzel's Fire. I know you have a real name. I saw it on Twitter, but can't think of it right now. Anyway, like I said, those 4 books are in process. Book 3 will be up next month. Book 4, because I'm leaving a hell of a cliffhanger at the end of book 3, so my beta readers are already yelling at me to get book 4 done. So I had planned to release that in December, but I might be moving that up on the schedule just to keep people from hating me too much. But it's going well, so I might be able to push it along. In the meantime, because I just don't have enough to do with my life, I'm starting another series, and it's actually a two-part, it's actually 2 series in one. I know they're a killer, but I have a good reason, because it involves time travel, and when you wipe your protagonist out of existence in a time travel novel, you got to end it. So I'll try to straighten everything out in book 4 and not make her stop existing. But anyway, the new series I'm working on, and I've actually started it on Wattpad, and the young adult version of that series is called Darla the Alpha Cat. It sounds corny, because I'm gonna admit that I am shamelessly using keywords that are popular on Wattpad and other places. But this is my first shapeshifter novel. I had intended her to be a werewolf, but then I thought, nah, that's been done too many times. So you'll have to. I won't ruin it for you and tell you what her form is, because she hasn't got there yet. I'm about a quarter. When I get to a quarter of a way through this first novel, which will be the first release of the novella or serial novel, you will find out what she is, because she's not comfortable with it yet. I imagine if I were a shapeshifter, it would take some getting used to. The whole clothing thing is always a challenge. What do you do with your clothes when you're a shapeshifter? Lon Chaney just kind of let that out for us to figure out, back in the old Wolfman movies. But I'm going to make it a struggle for her. It can be very embarrassing for a 15-year-old girl to find herself after her shape-shifting without any clothes. So I will keep it clean, but entertaining, hopefully. So that's going on. Those will be released as a serial novel, like I said, meaning basically they will be broken up. Each novel will be broken up into 4 parts and released once a month, 15,000 words approximately, once a month on Amazon, starting on Wattpad, going to Amazon. In the meantime, I'm writing the adult companion to that series. That will be entitled the Night Moves series. This is the other half of the story, where my Detroit gangs unit detective in Night Moves finds himself stumbling into a gang that has learned how to channel the occult and bring up demons to possess the bodies of their drug addict victims. So I'm getting a little dark. I like a happy ending, but that is getting a little dark. But I live near Detroit, so I hopefully I don't damage the city's reputation any more than it already has. Occult is always dark, but I am a Christian, and I do believe in higher powers, obviously, and I like the evil forces to be defeated. So it might take me 4 novels to make sure that happens, but I'll get to that point. It should be a fun ride. So that will be going on. And like I said, I live near Detroit, and I want to not damage the city's reputation, even though it's about to be overrun by demons, drug addicts possessed by demons. It is because, well, that's writing, right? That's always been the one of the biggest plots for a writer has always been the battle between good and evil. And yes, it is spiritual. It will be spiritual warfare in this case. One thing that always bothered me, see, you guys make me digress a lot. One thing that always bothered me about things like vampire movies and with Buffy the Vampire Slayer and whatnot, they've always been very good at holding up a cross to make the vampire back up, but there's no faith connection to it. I'm not sure how that works. I mean, a cross is just for a non-believer, it's just a decoration. So in order for me to follow up on my beliefs, I make sure that faith is a component. It's not a Christian novel per se, because I don't preach. I don't I don't have the obvious salvation moment or anything like that the Christian writing community would expect. But that being said, I make it's going to be clear that if there is an evil side of the spiritual warfare, there is a God side of the spirit. Yes, it has Christian roots. You'll probably detect the undertone as it go along. If you read my current series, Cherry Hill, again, I don't preach. I don't. It's probably something that wouldn't sell in the Christian, what we call the CBA, the Christian Booksellers Association. They wouldn't buy it because I don't really come out and preach or have the salvation moment or anything like that. But it's very clear that there is a, if you're going to talk spiritual warfare, if there's an evil side, there has to be a good side, and the good side will be present. And of course, because all protagonists, all characters screw up royally at the beginning of novels, they're not making that connection up front. Later on, they will. Exactly. So it should be fun. So that's going to keep me very busy. That means I am writing, once I'm done with book 4 here of the Cherry Hill series, I'll be writing the young adult and the adult novels of my next series at the same time. You can look for those if you go on Wattpad right now. The first book of the Darla the Alpha Cat series is called Cats Out, and I've got that up there right now. Been posting daily or 5 days a week to get feedback on that. So that's what I've got going on in my life. Ambitious or stupid, it's hard to tell, but I find the more I write, the better I do. It's just it's a build. It's an exercise. If you push yourself, you'll get stronger. It's like weightlifting, right? I mean, you always try to add on a little more and see how far, right? See how far you can. And once you do get into the flow, it's habitual. You can keep pushing yourself along. So I hope you all follow me here. I think if you do the right swipey thing, you can follow me. Check out I post these. I've learned how to, because I am technologically adept. I've learned how to save off these videos. I post them to YouTube and then to my website at ronestradaBooks.com. There's the shameless plug. And that way I kind of get a multiple use out of them. I can use this as my video blog on my website, and you guys should try that out too, because you know what? It's funny. Writers hate blogging. Because if we're writing, we'd rather it be in our books, and I've always hated blogging, and I've always been terrible at it. I'm very inconsistent, but I like this. This is fun. This is because I think we can connect better, and some of you keep showing up. I don't know why, so maybe I'm doing something right, but follow me, and I hope to see some of you posting on here too. I see you on here sometimes, but I haven't seen any videos yet. So, that being said, give it a try if you haven't Periscoped yet. Just talk like you're writing your blog post, right? Here's what I've got going on. So I hope you all follow me, and I'll be sure to follow you back. And don't be camera shy. Writers cannot be shy, because what is the old saying? When you write, you're bleeding on the page. You're pouring your soul onto the page. So step out in public. All right, guys, I'm going to get back inside, enjoy the beautiful summer in Michigan. I think we've got 2 weeks of summer left before the snow sets in. Might be a slight exaggeration. But take care and God bless.